The internship program that I participated in was at General Electric Company at Power Department. There are mainly two projects that I participated in. The first one was to do lead screening for a web marketing campaign. At the second internship, I did research and analysis on power producer and supplier and its market in Japan to support power generation product business. For the lead screening project, I did research and analysis about the company that contacted GE and reported the results to my supervisor. For the research project, I did analysis about shareholders of newly registered power producer and supplier companies, their facilities, their capability, and their competitiveness in the market. I summarized the information and made a presentation to GE Power team. The challenge that I faced at internship was lack of knowledge. I had difficult times understanding the contents of weekly meetings where all employees discuss details about products and their customers using technical words. To improve the situation, I kept asking questions to my supervisor and write as much information as I can onto my notebook. My supervisor saw my enthusiasm and bought me a book which is relevant to power distribution. By taking such action, I was able to accumulate knowledge and actually give opinion to my supervisor. There are mainly three things that I learned through the internship. The first one is that the number is very important. The second one is that curiosity matters. The third one is that in the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. Doing a marketing analysis made me realize how numbers are effective and could be used to convince people. Due to my lack of knowledge, I kept asking questions not to only my supervisor, but people who were sitting around me. And such action made them consider that I'm a curious and proactive person. And I realized that ignorance is not a bad thing, but asking questions is the most important thing. The third one is that it is better to be rejected than to regret not asking questions from the first place. I kept asking to my supervisor if I could join meetings and events that I wanted to participate. Although there were some times that I could not join, most of the times my requests got accepted, and I was even able to see CEO of GE, who is Jeff Immert. The most enjoyable thing that I had through internship is to be able to have a close relationship with employees at GE. I often ask not only people from the same department, but from the outside department to have an appointment or have lunch together to gain more information and learn new things. A message to future interns is that it is always good to ask questions and be proactive at workplace. Don't just sit down and wait for your supervisor to ask you to do things, but instead, you can ask them if you can do what you want to do. Unlike classes, internship is about learning from experiences rather than learning from books. So create an environment where you can communicate with employees and make your internship as worthwhile as possible.